Have you ever wondered, who is truly the strongest person in the world? Is it the one who can lift the heaviest weights? The one who has all the money and power? Or is it the one who can control their own mind? Who can remain honest and disciplined even when no one is watching? Because strength is not about muscles. Power is not about position. The real power is the ability to rule yourself. Today, I want to share with you a story about a young man who discovered the greatest weapon in life, the power of controlling his mind, and how honesty and discipline turned his life from failure into greatness. There was once a young man named Arun. He lived in a small town where life was simple but not easy. His family was poor, and every day was a struggle. His father was a farmer. His mother worked long hours sewing clothes for neighbors, and together they barely managed to feed the family. Arun had big dreams. He wanted to study, to rise above poverty, and to one day give his parents a better life. But like many young people, he also had a weakness. He lacked discipline. In school, he was intelligent but careless. He would study only the night before exams. He would start tasks but rarely finish them. And sometimes, when tempted, he would lie to escape responsibility or to cover his mistakes. At first, he thought these were small things, but slowly, life began teaching him lessons. He failed an important exam because he didn't prepare. He lost the trust of a teacher because he was caught lying. He disappointed his parents when they discovered he was not using his time wisely. And one night, sitting under the dim light of a lamp, Arun thought to himself, "Why do I always fail? Why can't I be consistent? Why can't I be honest, even with myself?" That night was the first time he realized the biggest enemy he had to fight was not poverty, not society, not his circumstances. It was his own undisciplined mind. One day, something happened that changed everything. In his town, there was a wealthy merchant who wanted to hire an assistant. The job was small, but it paid well. Many young men applied. Arun also went, hoping this would be his chance to support his family. The merchant gave a simple test. He handed each young man a bag of rice and said, "Take this home. Tomorrow, return it exactly as it is. If even one grain is missing, you will fail." It sounded easy, almost too easy. That night, many of the boys secretly took a handful of rice to eat at home. After all, who would notice a few grains missing from such a big bag? Arun, too, was tempted. His family had little food, and his younger sister had been crying from hunger. His heart was torn. Just a little rice, he thought. No one will know. But then, something inside him whispered, "If you want to change your life, you must start with honesty. If you lie in small things, How will life trust you with bigger blessings? So, Arun made a decision. He told his mother not to touch the bag. He slept hungry that night, listening to the growls in his stomach. But his heart felt strangely peaceful. The next morning, the merchant inspected every bag. Some were lighter. Some had grains missing. But when he checked Aaron's bag, it was untouched exactly as he had given. The merchant smiled and said, "Out of all of you, only this young man has passed the real test. Because if he can be honest in small things, he can be trusted in great things." That was the day Arun got the job. Working for the merchant wasn't easy. The hours were long, and the tasks were tiring. But Arun made a new rule for himself. No lies, no shortcuts, discipline every single day. He woke up early. He worked with focus. He treated every small task as if it was the most important thing in the world. At first, no one noticed. But over time, people began to see the difference. While others complained, Arun stayed consistent. While others looked for excuses, Arun looked for solutions. Years passed. Arun learned business skills from the merchant, and eventually, the merchant trusted him with managing the accounts. Then the store. And finally, when the merchant grew old, he left the business in Aaron's hands. What started with one honest decision turned into a life of respect, prosperity, and success. Arun not only lifted his family out of poverty, but he became a role model in his town. People said, "This is a man who can be trusted. This is a man who has disciplined his mind." My friends, this story teaches us something powerful. The greatest battles are not fought on battlefields. They are fought inside our own minds. The hunger of the body will tempt you. The desire for comfort will distract you. The easy road will call you. But true greatness belongs to those who can say no to the wrong thing, even when it's hard. Honesty and discipline may look small today, but they open doors tomorrow. If you can control your mind, you can control your destiny. So ask yourself, are you in control of your thoughts, your habits, your honesty? Or are you letting small temptations steal your future? Remember, your mind can either be your best servant or your worst master. Aaron's story is not just his story. It can be your story too. No matter where you are right now, no matter how many times you've failed, your turning point can begin today. One honest choice, one disciplined habit, one decision to control your mind instead of letting it control you. So, don't give up. Don't lose hope. Your time will come, just as it came for Arun. Stay honest, stay disciplined, and watch how life opens doors for you that once seemed impossible. Because the real power is not in the world around you. The real power is in the world within you.